Yeah, Abdul, can you, if you can hear me, can you give me a comment, please? YouTube have changed their interface. Just let me go to the game here. I was in the library yesterday. I'm just waiting for my tablet to catch up. But if you can hear me, could you give me a hoy? Thank you, Drew. Right, okay, now there's Smiple. Now can you, so I think it's going. Can you tell me if you can see the, Smiple the Paladin? They have changed the interface in YouTube, and they have also changed. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Jason. Alright, they've changed the YouTube interface, and they've also changed all the streaming keys. Now I've just got to go out, people. I realise that Smiple does not have the Battle Orders double axe. Oh, that's all over the place. Ugh. Just let me resize this, people, so you can see what's going on. Right, now I'm baffled why they think that was an improvement. Raxka we want. I did try and the idea, I thought this was going to happen. I did try and get here a bit early, but I still wasn't early enough. Okay. I'm baffled why they need to change the streaming keys too. Didn't see what was wrong with that. Right. Just wait for my tablet to catch up, but I think we're okay here. Okay, now what we're going to do today, people, I can show them too if you wish to see them. I found Medusa's Gaze and High Lords too. I'm not certain how good at that one, but I'm going to keep the High Lords. I've bought in the Rising Sun, and I thought we'd have a bit of an exploration today. Just double check I'm in Players 1, and we're going to go looking for Mephisto. Now, I think we have to turn to the left here. Yeah, Dole's already. Hello, Key 27. There we go, that's good karma as far as I'm concerned. If I get a key out of a locked chest, I think I'm doing well. What was that? Oh, that's alright. Okay, now, what I've got, people, is a dreadful imbalance in... oh, this is going to be a slaughter in Players 1, provided we don't get killed ourselves, guys. But I thought just to do something different, people, I thought I would run Smiple at Mephisto. Oh, thank you, Key. Yeah, thank you. I thought I'd run Smiple at Mephisto and see if he's got a better map, because what I've got a horrible imbalance in I have the arrow. He's got a horrible imbalance. I've got a horrible imbalance in tokens, essences rather. I've got way too many. Since Smiple and Raxka have been running Diablo, I've still got, oh, it's difficult to say, I've got still too many tokens from Bale and Andariel Then I've got the list from Mephisto. Oh, I've got to have that aura on, don't we? That fixes things, yeah. So we're going to go hunting for Mephisto with Smiple. At least I've got some blocking percentage here too. We're going to go hunting for Smiple with Mephisto. Now I'm going to go turn to the left. But this is... and people might remember some of my other inglorious efforts at finding Mephisto. I think you turn to the left. It should be pretty much one hammer. Right, and if we get a decent map, then we will... it's not looking all that good so far. Remember, unlike Agneyastra, Smiple has blocking percentage. Whereas with Agneyastra at Mephisto, I'm just purely relying on the fast cast rate to get across anything troublesome on the way. Surely this has got to be the biggest map area in the game. This durance level, this second durance level. Yeah, it's one hit kill stuff from the hammers. Ah. Let's do this one very slowly so I know where I'm here. I could teleport around, I suppose. Not too much of a risk with Holy Shield up. But sometimes I just like exploring. Didn't have a turn, okay. Geez, 3... oh, okay, at least we got some good stuff.
I am overburdened.
By the way, I've added in some more magic find charms too. So the current magic find with this setup's about 360 odd. Oops, we didn't go through there. We could run bigger too, I suppose. That's something I don't do very often. Let's have a go with vigor. Oh no, we're there. Right, so we had it right. We turn to the left. Now let's have a look at what sort of a map we've got. I think that's actually a little better than Agneyastra's. Yeah. Alright. Surely we can wreak havoc. And I do have, by the way, I didn't bring in a fast cast ring. I do have a Rising Sun amulet. That's the way we want to do it. I'm not certain there's a suitable place for our hammer, but surely I've got enough space to cast hammers. Do that's what I can't do with Agneyastra. Let's have a look at the gauntlets. No. Oh, Nightbot's clicked in. Geez, it wasn't working yesterday. You might remember. Is it just my imagination, people? Whenever the Bloodlords generate down here as a unique group, is it just my imagination they always seem to be extra fast?
I can't carry it.
Oh, we're clogged. Alright, let's do that. I thought. Okay, yeah, because they seem to generate, they seem to have a high proportion, this is just my imagination, of generating extra fast. Oh, grand charm. Let's have a look at that. Just thought I'd do something a bit different today. 3 to dexterity. Where are we? That's another unique group. Now, yes, extra fast. We don't exactly seem to be in much danger here. We'll do that for mana. So we might make this part of the Smiple run, but I do want essences. I don't think we're going to need the rising sun from the look of this. Now, I don't think we got an essence either, and we should of course look at the super chest. Now, the weather, people, affects actually what I do. It's a sunny, pleasant day in the south of Australia here. Let's have a look at that super chest. Yeah. Plated belt, broadsword, amethyst we'll have, green one we'll have for gold. Oh, chip sapphire we will have actually for upgrading soul runes. Right. We'll go back and have another quick look at that map in a moment.
Good day.
I don't know if people agree with me on this, but we may have a quick look too. I should have Tie Lords. Let's dump off this stuff. We might have a quick look at that Medusa's gaze. Well, it's 7% lifesteal, 156. Doesn't strike me as all that spectacular.
What do you need?
I'm not even full gold. Right, let's go display mode here, people. Let's do that. Just so I'm just doing something outside here. Right, now hopefully that will swap. Oh, I've gone back to the game. So a quick look at that Medusa's gaze. Try that. Right, unique items. Geez, at least not okay. Nightbot's clicked in, is doing its thing. Medusa's gaze. 150, cold 40 to 80. Let's have a go back and have a quick look. It's got to be pretty spectacular cold resistance for me to keep it. Cold resistance 58. No, we'll give that one a miss, people. I think we'll just sell that one. And save the space. Alright, so I know we've got not a great map to Mephisto, but it's not too bad either. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, as I said, I bought in, I had enough Well, no, I think I bought in 7% Magic Find Small Charms. Magic Find, I think, is now 362. We're on players 3. Let's stick with that. Let's go start running what I call Smiple's normal areas. Here we go. Now Smiple's about the one character I feel sort of confident with. Oh, we got souls though. A soul. Just blasting around with teleport because of the high block percentage and the high defense from Holy Shield. But we will do. I did bring in a Rising Sun for Mephisto, but we'll keep it there just in case, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. We have 6 people in chat. I'm glad it's up and going, folks. Now that's surely the... No, not a unique. Yes, unique group. Yes, there's the unique. Oh, that's a unique group as well. Let's have a look at that Maiden Javelin. Nope. I'm still on the lookout for those, those 640 ones or something. But now, what do we do here? We're going to keep going, or I'm wondering, should we try and? Oh, don't do that. Can we take on anything? There's certainly unique. We could teleport across there too. Too many potions. Alright, here we go. I think I'm just about up to the confidence where I think I can just bounce around between Flawed Sapphires. Go with Co-Runes, we might need that. I'm just about to bounce around between the unique groups here, just using teleport. Even with souls around. There's another one. That's another unique group, is it? Yes, it is too. No, but okay, lots of uniques though. Okay, let's see what we're getting here. This can be dangerous, but here we go. No, we're full up with potions, folks. Oh dear me. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Let's clear the way to Bale. Which we've got. Okay, look, I tell you what we'll do, people. Let's just keep going here. and see if we can find some unique groups to have a go at. Oh, there's one. No, we can just replenish life like that. Shark skin boots, let's have a look at those. Blue things, no. Should we just run around defilers and just go for the unique groups? There's one. Nope. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We might make this part a sort of regular Smiple run and just have... Oh, is that a unique group? And what's that aura? Yeah, it's just instant replenishment of life. What do you got there? Flawless diamond. The other thing I've wondered... Oh, there's one. I wondered about, has anybody tried to make a running version of the Hammerdin where you don't use Enigma? I keep on thinking if you had Skull Desire on for Magic Find, or even just something like Wealth. Would that be a more viable option? Just use Vigour to run around. Use Charge instead. Yeah, see if I... And I did have Charge. I reckon Charge used to lock the character. Yeah, that would be a fair idea too, Key. Yeah, it would be a fair idea. I'll go with Vigour here. Oh, that's so unique. Where is it there? That's another minion. Have that just for the experience, right. In fact, we can teleport across there. Let's do that. Yeah, I did have key 20. I did have Charge key as a hotkey when I was leveling this character. Let's have a quick look. But I'd charge into monsters and then the character would lock. Is it a combat skill? There's no, there it is, Charge. We must have had Charge to get to Holy Shield. So I've still got it available. I think I can see Hellwitches around the corner. Yeah, so I shouldn't need to do this. In fact, we don't need Thunder God's Vigour on anymore. Yeah, no, I agree with all that. I'm thinking there's a... Right, that gets our cast rate back. Well, I've got to find a place there. Doesn't look as if I'll keep the Rising Sun with us. In fact, let's do this. I didn't have time to experiment this. Let's just do that. I've got plenty of them. If I put on the Rising Sun instead of that amulet, what are the resistances looking? Oh, still pretty healthy. Not bad. Could arguably do with a bit more lightning. That would drop a cast rate breakpoint. And some magic fine, but I always like the idea of going in amongst the hydras and using them to heal you. Oh, there's one. It's only now I'm getting the confidence to do this sort of stuff. See where everybody's played. There's two things I like, or was one thing I like about both playing Hammondon and also Bludger, is that with Berserk, is because it's magic damage, there's not too much of a difference using ladder rune words. Certainly the torches would be a help. But there's not, Infinity I'm assuming would be of no benefit to a Hammondon or a Pit Zerker. What do we got? 10:30. Just keep an eye on the time here, folks. But we're doing well for time here. This may be it. I'll give people a set. People would like to see something different. I tend to be doing Pit Zerking off stream now. It's just the same thing. I think there are a couple of people who consider it to be a bit on the dull side, and but I'm on the other hand with Bludger. I think I'm going to basically stick with the Rune Master Etnax for some time. That's a unique, surely. Oh, mana burn too. So there's two lots of mana burn ones, are they? Battles. Let's go down here a bit. Oh. Right. Come on. Oh, alright, there we go. Are there two lots of mana burn monsters there or not? Let's see if we can avoid everything except the uniques. Also got to wait for the mercenary to keep up. Right. Flawless skull we will have. That's better. Can't be. That's a small charm too. Don't think I've got the aim of aiming the hammers properly yet. Alright, let's have a look at that small charm. +1 to strength.
I am overburdened.
Trying to do without nature's peace in here too. Right, there we go. Right, try that. Okay, now. Alright, here's where the fun starts. I'm trying to do without nature's peace for the second wave. Right, the mummies always get to them first. Well, nearly always. Right, that one's been shattered. Right, now. Yep, thank you. Once I've changed to this light, yes, that's what I've got on, yep. Still a bit annoyed, I haven't looked it up yet. Oh, we'll get the job done. And now it cost us virtually nothing. Shark tooth arm we don't particularly need for gold. Are we going to hang in there or not? Yes, he's stolen his life back. What we'll do, people, is that we will just do the normal sort of run with Smiple here. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Geez, lost a bit of life there. Come here. Okay. We've got the normal gear on, haven't we? Yep. So magic find is now 362, I think. Where is he? I don't particularly... Oh. I forgot to get mana potions from outside. Well, let's do one. After that, we'll go back and swim. That's it. Well, that's a bit silly.
Good evening.
Let's do that. Hitting him with the hands until then. Jeez, I get tired of that. Alright, we've got the spike thorn. Damage reduced by 17%. I think I already have better than that. Templar coat, light belt. Don't need gold. Right. Hello, Peter. Peter, I have 2 items left. Both unique sacred armours, is the gist of it. And I've decided, I'm a bit puzzled I haven't got Templar's Might yet. Because it's the same rarity as the Griffin's Eye diadem, and I've found 6 of those, but never Templar's Might. And as for Tyrael's Might, well, I'm just going to conclude that the chances are you just got to hope that it drops. Hello, Stefan. So we are doing the normal things here. We're going to run Smiple. I'll run through the normal areas, but we might concentrate a bit on Mephisto. Let's have a quick look at his map to get across to Mephisto. We've been there. I think we can almost reasonably teleport that distance, dolls or not, because of the high block rate. Travancarl. Oh, no. We haven't done Act 4. But now we can go to 7. Yep. Hello, Franco. I don't recall. Franco, have you been on the stream before? There's a number of regulars, Franco, but please say so. My apologies if I've got that wrong. Okay, so let's see if we can find the uniques here. That's one, isn't it? Oh, okay, champion good, little good. Heard a jewel drop in that lot. Where's that jewel there? Well, off the potions. There's a unique. Stefan, this is 75. No, thank you, Franco. No, well, thanks for joining in anyway, Franco. need keys. Here we go. Nope. I think we were going to try and learn to stick with uniquing. Oh, ladder reset on December the 6th. Now somebody mentioned that. Yeah. There's a skull of some sort, yeah. Oh no, that was silly, was it? Let's pick up that full silver mana potion. I just do need them occasionally, redemption or not. Let's get out of that. Lightning sword. Yeah, I've done shock a lot. Stefan gets her name from being a one-time lightning, so that's unique. Lightning sorceress with the Tal Rasha set. Nothing worth worrying about there. Okay, Franco, I'll show you. I'll also show you the command you can type in. So Reaper's Toll, in fact that one's unsocketed. I could put something in that. Stone Armour and Vampire Gaze. So he runs about 20%, 15, so he runs 23% lifesteal, but I realise that I could add a socket to that Reaper's Toll and do something with it. I just realised. More damage is the obvious thing. I'll just show you this, Franco, on the stream. I'm going to Alt Tab out, and you can do this. If you type in commands like, so I'll do this one with Smiple, S-M-I-P-L-E, G1 is gear 1, and that should bring back Nightbot with Smiple, that's gear part 1. There's gear part 2, and there's the command for the mercenary, I hope. Right, there we go. Let me go back to the game here because your screen will have frozen. You can do that with any of my characters. And the other thing I've found too, for those people who are interested, we're back on track with keys. The other thing I've found, there's a crafting jewel, is that Diablo 2 interface. I found that at a place called GitHub. Well, there's unique. No. No. Well, you can just bypass all. I've got the confidence to do this now with this character. In fact, I don't think I'd do it with any other character. Certainly not in Players 7. I've got a Stone of Jordan in the stash for what it's the only character. I've found about half a dozen Stones of Jordan down near Stefan. I've got to say I've never found them all that useful. This is probably about the most useful character I can imagine it on. Like on melee characters I prefer dual leech rings, and on caster characters I usually tend to go for fast cast rings. Is that a unique? No. Do that. Let's do that. Death Spade is the axe. Yes, I assume we've got more variables, Stefan, yeah. There are some things I'd like to get. Oh, no, we're right. Oh, mercenary went down. Geez, I just saw it in time. That's got a bit. Oh, that's mana burn. Let's try Shift Hammer. awkward hand position for me. Yeah, there's got 2 units there. No, it's a champion group. Oh, okay, yep. No, good luck to you if you can find it. Oh, there's Sky Strike. We got our full rejuvenation potion back though. Let's do that to get rid of it. We need some mana potions. Super. Where's another super? And just approach Decisive with a fair bit of caution. It's the one monster I don't like jumping on. Hang on, that. Jesus, 10 to 11 already. Right, now, here I find some caution is required. That's the shift click there, it's the mercenary, but if they launch extra fast, there we go. Right, so I think what, break about 11:30? Give all them a miss. It's just Decisive in particular. Oh, there's a crowd though. Geez, that redemption really is a 1-point wonder. Let's have a look at that wand. One day I'm going to find a wand, something like that, but it's going to have +3 to 3 bone skills. I'm going to make the rune word white in it just to show off. Hello, Matsvik. Oh, yeah. Hello, yeah. Sort of. Wouldn't say I'm totally... By the way, I should ask Matsvik. Remember I sent you a photo of that elbow bandage. Was that of any benefit or not? Or more accurately, I should ask you how your shoulder injury thing turned out. You said you were going to see, but whoa, that's nasty. It serves me right for not having battle orders up. At least we got the potion back. What am I just need to do that, don't I? Mesh belt. Yeah, battle orders. I'd say this is even quicker than running the lightning jabbers on, once the hammers start to hit. They're the Sanders gloves, aren't they? What, do they give attack speed? Yes, they do. Geez, I must keep that in mind for level 28. Sky Strike bow we don't need. We keep one column of mana potions. I think, folks, we're getting to the stage where I can run this character with some confidence. Geez, and look at the stuff you get. Gems. The High Lord's people, there's from a couple of days ago. Just haven't found a place to put it. So we've got 3 flawless skulls. There's a perfect skull. There's our first rune of the day. We might as well make the skull though. We're going to alt tab out, folks, and see do we need those sapphires. Yes, we do. We need the chip one. And we need them both. Yeah, okay, alright. So, yeah, the flawed sapphires go with the co-runes. And the chip sapphires will go with those soul runes. So, Matt, sorry, I was intrigued, still asking about your shoulder. Where are we going now? We're going to Travancore. That means we put on the Dwarf Star. Hello, Schwinn. Thank you. Or if you're saying good... Oh, sorry, Schwinn. Yeah, thank you. So I just saw your previous comment then. Okay, no, thanks. Thanks, Schwinn. I'll hear from you then. Thanks once again. I'm still waiting for my first high rune out of Travancore. Oh, mana burn again. Have I got room for hammers here or not? Let's do that. Now you people I think can tell me here highest rune you can get from Travancore. You can get as high as Cham or not?
I am overburdened.
Oh, we've clogged up with gold, have we? Have that to get rid of the curse. Let's go do some repairs. Now, I think we decided Act 2 wasn't... Let's just quickly go in there. Yeah, well, you've got those immune to magic.
Good day.
Let's do some gambling. In fact, I'll even keep the amulets, but I won't keep... At level 93 we can gamble amulets for +2 to skills crafting. Geez, I must do this in the trade window, not in the gambling window. I'll sell something I value. I've done that in the past. Alright, we could go to the ancient tunnels, but let's see what we get. Let's run up there. I think it was Jormu remembered correctly where the ancient tunnels were here. That was it. Now, there's a strong chance we can get the, if we get the magic immune mummies, we'll just bail out. Oh, there they, oh, it's a unique growth. I tell you what, oh, we're still on player 7. That's the problem. Oh, let's see what happens. Let's labour through, people. In fact, there's another unique group there. That's the, now that's the other one. That we can dispense with the hammers. Oh, that one's immune to physical too. Let's do that and go back. We just haven't got real room to cast hammers here, have we? Do that. Now. Oh, we're going to get there. Hello, Matt's Vic. Oh, sorry, Matt. The shoulder bandages thing. How did that turn out? And how's your shoulder in general, for that matter? I don't think there's... Let's do that. Oh, idiot. Let's do that. So we can always just call in. Where's the unique that's guarding the chest? Oh, that was it. Let's do that.
Hello.
No, we're full up. Players 7. Let's just call the ancient tunnels. It's probably going to always be a bad idea. Pit, I think, is doable.
Even the light.
Oh. Still players 7 though, aren't we? Oh, let's assume that group. Let's have a go. Flawless amethyst. So just let me alt tab out here, people. I assume things are going correctly. Whoop. Let's do that. Okay. Hello Joseph, don't recognise your name. We are 70, yeah. Strictly, we're past the 75. We have 40, 20, and 2 rare. I think that's a decent amulet. 10, 10. So cast rate is 80. But we are past the 75 breakpoint. But thanks for... I don't recognise your name on the stream, Joseph, but thanks for joining in. Well, there's a champion group. Ice and Heart's horns you don't need. Or experience shrine. Let's get a bit of a crowd up here for that. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, I forget who's... yeah. Come to think of it, Joseph, I assume it's just inconvenient times. I forget, there was one person who came on for Redbeard or something was his name, who was sitting his daughter with his ill daughter at 3 in the morning and looking at the stream then. So thanks for joining in anyway. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, I've got to redo the channel too. I've got to do the next... I haven't done a sort of a non-stream video this month. I meant to do them, one a month, and I have not started on this month, which I think will... If we've got a crowd, we've got the experience shrine, we get a crowd up. Battle orders is down. Oh, a dog. Yeah, UK, I think I don't get too many people coming on from the UK. I assume it's just an inconvenient time. Oh, we've still got the experience shrine. And the usual what we can do. Oh, troll mark. Won't worry about the troll mark. Let's do some running. Midnight, yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, I miss other people's streams. I was from Australia. There's very, very little. Occasionally I see Dobrunsky's stream and Mr. Lama's, but not too often. Let's do that. Yep. Yeah, so this is the Australians. It's currently, Joseph, about a bit past 11 o'clock in the Australian Saturday morning. What am I doing? Right. Now, well, so you could even just run the pit with a character like this. Now, do we get another unique group? I think we do, but where is it? Ah, there it is. We'll have a look at that protector shield in a moment too. I'm on the lookout for 3-socket paladin shield. Yeah, 4 sockets. So that's potential exile base, but I've got those anyway. Now do we want to have just for variety go for Andariel?
Hello.
Good day.
I don't think I've bothered. Let's have a look, see if we've got the map. No, we haven't. We've done Mephisto. Let's go to Act 3 and just, we'll start another game. Because I want to have another go at Mephisto. Oh, I forgot about that. We should start in Act 4, shouldn't we? Now, not going to need the rising sun. Oh. We're on the hunt, Joseph, if you look at the site, we're on the hunt for essences from Mephisto to balance up the number of excess ones I've got through the other unique. Sorry, have somebody just sent me a message here? So I'm in I've got a message here, have I? No. Oh, sorry, Matt. Yep. Yeah, okay, Matt. Sorry. Yes, I've got your message now. Yep. Yes, I was trying to contact you in the stream. I was wondering how. We'll go back to the game here, people. Yep. No, sorry, Matt. If you can still hear me, I was wondering how your shoulder injury had gone. We'll actually go to Players 3 here. And we will try to teleport across to Mephisto. And hopefully rely on the high block. Oh, it's not like doing it with a sorceress. Oh, we'll have... there's a combat... I don't think... Let's try. Is a combat... No, it's of no benefit. So we won't worry about it. Right. We might even concentrate a bit on Mephisto, since that's meant to be the aim of the morning. Yeah, that's just got the mana back. Now, can we go at these? Oh, that's fanaticism, but we're going to go there anyway. No. In fact, you almost teleport straight across and just go straight at Mephisto, I think, with this character. I don't even feel confident doing that with a fire sorceress. Trouble is the mercenary's been cursed here. I think we're hitting him with the hammers from the way he's going down. Okay. Bone helms the wound skull, we don't need that. Let's just go up and have a look at the super chest anyway. Oh, we didn't do it last game either. I'm baffled why that gets called a super chest, people. Oh, there's a skull anyway. The best thing I've ever got out of that chest is an rune. So I tell you what we'll do, people. Since I'm not used to running Mephisto with this character, let's do that another couple of times, I think. I don't know if players 3 to 7 is going to make any difference. I want essences. Oh, hang on. I don't need that. So what let me alt tab out, people. I'm going to just load in tiny task to run a macro. Your screen's going to freeze while the various hard drives in my computer wake up. And eventually, come on, let's go here. E. Right, just loading in the macro here. Okay. Let's just give it a quick run. Yeah, that's good enough. Right, we're away. We'll stick with players 3. And we want, I think, yeah, this is going to be quicker. Oh, that was unique. I don't know what... I've once got unroom down here. Oh, mirrored boots. No. I once got an unroom down here. I've been trying to do it again ever since. Right, let's see if we can do it. So we've got cursed again. Let's see if we can just go straight across to Mephisto. The mercenary I've got concerned about here. No, we're not hitting him with a hammer, are we? Oh, we stood up pretty well. 5 rares. Let's have a look at the claws. Nope. We don't need gold. That's pretty quick.
What do you need?
Let's sell off some of those potions. We don't need that many. Let's sell them to the repairer.
Hello.
So let's do that up until the break, I think, people. This is about as good a Mephisto runner as I've had. Agneyastra gets across there quicker, but doesn't dispatch Mephisto as fast as this. Now, see if we can avoid getting cursed. Oh, that's a unique group. Is it generated extra fast again? Where's the main man there? Yep, extra fast again. And a champion group. Alright, let's take him. That's another unique, isn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look at that monarch. I do know I've definitely got a Herald of Zachariam in here too. Perhaps not the one this character is wearing, but I've definitely got a Herald of Zachariam down here. Yep, we're hitting him with the hammers. Oh, Mortal King weapon. Let's have a look at that one just to see what the percentage crushing blow is. 40, perfect. Alright, we'll hang on to that. We may even go out to Gomiel, I think. And we will see if we can just exchange that. Yeah, I reckon we can exchange, I think we can exchange that for a lesser one. So, let's bring in Smiple. Right, sets Barbarian. 39, 39, 40. Amazement's got a few of them as well. And by the way, this was meant to be the topic of my next video, was going back to the hoarding series on sets. 39, 39. Oh, let's have a look at the others. I don't think I've got any 38s left, or anything lower than 39. 40, 40. Pretty much, Joseph, yep. Joseph, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, I think at this level of magic find, I should be prioritising damage over 39 crushing blow, 39. Let's just get rid of that one. And while we are here, let's find Chocolat and give her those gems. Oh, there's a shale around. I don't know what that's doing there. Very quickly. I don't like doing this on stream. Oh, there's another chip sapphire, so that one we can get rid of. Let's do that. Let's get organised here, people. Let's stick with Chocolat and give her the gems. So there's another perfect emerald. It certainly, if I'll show you more in the next game, it certainly adds another 1,000 or so damage if I just put on the Stone of Jordan. Let's do that. I'll find a spot for that High Lords later. Runes very fast. That one goes there. Oh, we're clogged with shale runes, are we? And we're clogged with doles as well. Alright, that's going to have to wait. Yeah, one more. That can go there. Yeah, that can go there. And we can delete that one. Alright, we are after, keeping in mind, we are after essences. I'll show you the problem, but let's quickly go into the game. And, oh no, not Chocolat, we want Smiple. Right, I'll just show you. I think there's a fair point what you're saying there. Oh, Dwarf Star I don't want. Right, so there's the Stone of Jordan. So hammer damage is about 9,500, but the moment I put on the Stone of Jordan, yeah, we're up to 10k. I don't know what the exact figure is, but you're right. I'll stick with the magic find. I don't need the Dwarf Star on against Mephisto. Though mind you, perhaps the Dwarf Star's not such a bad idea with all the Hydras around. Which makes the Rising Sun always was a bit redundant when I come to think of it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yep. A couple more runs like this, people, and it'll be time for a break. Yeah, dolls, but we were straight through them. Oh, let's have the skill shrine. Could do with a mana potion, couldn't I? Mana recharge is exactly what I want. I've got to say, on my first impressions of doing this is better than doing this with Agneyastra. Oh, we got an essence. Oh, we got 2 of them. Oh, wonderful. We got 2 of them. Well, oh, wonderful. There's the crush flange too. We don't need that. Let's have a quick look in the super chest. We got a flawless topaz out of it. All right. I'll show you why I'm chasing essences. 2 of them. Okay, let's go to Indigo Mule. Let's bring up Smiple. Move him over to there. Right. Armor characters, where I put my tokens. And somewhere about here, yeah, I think I've lobbed it in one. So up to armor K, there it is there. So what I need, in fact, that's going to fill it up. What I need, and there's armor N, you can see I've got gaps. I've got them from Diablo, Andariel, Diablo, Bale. I've still got extras from Andariel and Bale. If I just go backwards here, you can see I've got gaps where I want them from Mephisto. And if we put that there and there, oh, one more to... Hang on, let's do that. What's before? Yeah, there and there. Right, so armor K is now filled with enough essences to make tokens. So, I was pleased as punch about that. Right, one more run or 2 or something, and then I'll take a break. Now the plan is to run at least 2 streams today, and probably an evening one. But the weather is getting, it's warming up around here in Australia, so I'm more likely to sort of go out during the evening. But I have to say, I like this. This is faster than running Agneyastra. Refilling shrine, let's do that. Let's have a look at that monarch. No. Super chest. I tell you, I want some mana potions here. So let's have a go at these super uniques. Well, there he is. It's over here. No. Well, Jamal is in severe danger there. We might tell, we'll do, Joseph, you're still there. When we come back from the break, we'll put on that Stone of Jordan. That's what I wanted, the mana potion. And see if that helps. I think it will, yeah, it's an extra, round about an extra 10% damage. Let's have a go. Oop, is that a mana potion or not? No. Let's have a go at the one in here. Oh, nothing from him. No, that's just pointless. Heater. Oh, that's unique. Okay, let's have a go at it. And there's got a double off the double. Is that another one? I'm sure you can get 3. Hello, James. Okay, Matt, so what I was trying to ask you was how did your shoulder injury go? That's what we wanted. Ice and Heart's parry we can do without. We have filled up. Let's just run around a bit. Okay, one more run, people, and then we are going to have a break.
Greetings.
Right, we are running Mephisto. This is actually quicker than anything I've ever done to run Mephisto. Only running 75 fast cast, but we've got such good block. We're getting through the dolls without any problems, and we can just go straight across to Mephisto, which I've always considered a bit risky. Or experience, definitely. No trouble with losing mana with the teleporter. Oh, we've been cursed. Alright, well that's the end of that one. Let's go back over here. This one's on the ground. Nope. Let's try this. Well, this is actually rather fun. Okay, now if it is tendonitis, first time. Oh yes, yeah. I can. Yeah, I'll tell you one of my memories of the Durance. Let's do. I'll tell you one memory I've got of the playing the Durance. When I first started playing the game, I got to the Durance level 2, and I had to battle Mephisto, and oh, I wasted a couple of hours. I took one with Mephisto just about dead. I took one final shot at Mephisto, and then I had to engage one of the other super uniques, and it must have taken me, a long time to knock it down. Yeah, okay, Matt. And when I finally killed that one of those super uniques, I found the last shot I'd taken at Mephisto had actually killed Mephisto, and it was all a waste of time. Right, people, I'm going to have a break. Let's say no later. I reckon I can get back here by 11:45. Oh, and the cricket's on too. I'll put the cricket on the TV and put my headphones on. I think doing this we can do it. Okay, and I will hear from people in about 15 minutes. Okay, turn the TV on. Australia are doing very well against Pakistan. Must start looking at live cricket again, even if it's just some of the local stuff. Right, we're having a go at... Oh, let's do some repairs too. Surely something's worn out by now.
What do you need?
Ah, no, nothing has. Alright, we are looking for essences. This is actually more fun than I thought it might be. Yep, okay, I'm still looking at your comment about doing exercises. We've come across dolls a few times here. Oh, whoa, that was mana burn, that lot. Oh, and there's your mana shrine. Well, that wasn't so easy, but we got there. Yeah, no, I've certainly been given exercises to do for my knee, though I have to say they're, at the moment, not all that effective. This is about the fastest thing I've ever had for, just looking at some mana, just a mana potion to do. Where's, yeah, there we go. Well, that was a rune. Oh, I thought that was a rune. It's short a key anyway. Oh, blimey, that's an odd place. Where's Mephisto? Oh, we're still in the same game, are we? We are too. We're still in the same game. Ah, alright, well at least we've got some potions anyway. That's it. Let's have that one. Explains why the shrine wasn't active. There's an experience. Right, there we go. Oh, in essence, we got another one. Gee, we'll catch up at this rate. We should. Let's have a look at that claw. Or we need scroll to identify. Ruby, eh? Now this is working very well. So I'm just... Yep, we're right. I should ask if Matt's Vic is still there. Have you been given any exercises to do for your shoulder? Let's do that. It's another extra fast blood load, is it? Look at it. Diglet dirt we don't need. No. Geez, we need scrolls of identify.
Greetings.
Do that. Oh, okay, there. No, we got no. Look, I think we're carrying Matt, the best one. That Hoz there. I remember Matt. Yeah, this one here. 197% enhanced defense. 200's perfect. This one I got out of a sarcophagus or casket on the way down to see Andariel. I still rate that one of the best drops I've ever got in terms of its rarity. Getting a good Herald of Zacharium out of a casket. And so I meant to say, Matt, I asked you a moment ago, have you been given any exercises to do for your shoulder? Yeah, in fact, I have got a Herald of Zacharium from one of the super uniques where we're now in here, but this is the best one. Oh, there's a Willem's face, but I've got enough of them. Gem Shrine. Let's use that first. The only one I've got's that. Yes, I'm assuming maybe they may send you to a physiotherapist to give you the correct exercises to do, yeah. Oh, what have I done? I didn't bring it with me. Alright, so actually we're going to have that ship ruby anyway. Nope. Do that. Oh, okay, yep, fair enough, Matt.
What do you need?
Jeez, I forgot to take that chip one with me. Okay, alright, so be it. Oh. Rest of the macro didn't finish. Let's do that one again. That's better. This is surprisingly more interesting than I thought it might be. New skill, Holy Shield. Our blocking percentage is 74. I'll sit down and work out, should I put the extra couple of... best thing Drew was so far is that I got a double essence drop. That's what I'm really running Mephisto for, is to get essences, and I've got 2 of them in the one drop. I've looked it up already. Let's do it that way. Mephisto cannot drop Templar's Might, unfortunately. Or Experience Shrine. Mephisto, let's do Mephisto first while we've got that, in case we get cursed. Right. Clearly not hitting him.
My brothers have escaped you.
We're after essences. Oh, we got another one. Geez, we've got, I think, 4 this morning. We've still got the Experience Shrine, haven't we? Let's do that. Let's try and take advantage of the Experience Shrine. We're bound to get cursed probably, but we'll do what we can. Oh, there's blood fists. Always like blood fists, but I've got plenty of them. Okay. Can we get the third one with the Experience Shrine? Where is it? Oh, none of them are cursed. Jesus. And a jewel. Thank you, Matt. Let's do that.
Good day.
Geez, we've had a... Oh, in terms of what I was trying to achieve, we've actually had a pretty good morning. I think we've got 4 or 5 of those. At least 4, because we got 2 in one drop. There's a few uniques we could stop and have a go at on the way. I don't know what we'd get from them though. Is it worth the trouble? We do need mana potions after that teleporting business, so let's see if we can make have a... Yeah, so there is a mana potion. Oh, that was a jewel, was it? No, rare ring we'll have a look at. Nope, this is just as quick as Agneyastra. Hamus's adamant, credendum. Nothing out of that chest as usual. Well, this isn't bad at all. Let's have a look at that ring. Not really. Now, why is the macro stopping? Because it does that with Chocolate running Pindle Skin. I don't like it then either. Oh, mana. No, we should at least get healed. Well, I'll have to kill something now, I think. Not going to use a full rejuvenation potion just for that. Oh, and we get one. Yeah, we're on the fly. Yep. Mr. Llama SC says it's a super chest. The best thing I've got out of it is an rune. have no faith in this being a super chest at all. Though mind you, the speed at which we're going at it. Let's have a go at these other uniques. Super uniques, I presume. Well, that's fanaticism. Oh, set amulet, people. Set amulet. I only came looking for a mana potion. Right. Set amulet is Vidala's snare. Not worth the trouble. No, Drew, I have no idea what makes a super chest a super chest. None whatsoever. I reckon there's some of them, Drew, in the mausoleum that give. There's another place we could try too. Not certain there'd be room to throw hammers around. Now, is our macro going to work? Worked on that occasion, right? No, I just follow the crowd on what's a super chest and what isn't. I just know which ones are there in Lower Karast, and that's about as fancy as it gets for me. So we seem to be getting past the dolls relatively... Oh, that won't help. Jeez. But now we're always down a mana potion, so... let's do that. We'll have to just armour shrine though. That's might. Can we say get a mana potion? I can always go and buy one, of course. Silent belt. Oh, another bunch of extra fast bloodlords. We're not hitting with the hammers, are we? That's better. Now where is that? Oh, that was it there. That was the unique. What did we get? Saigon belt, there's the Saigon armour. The chest gives us nothing unusual.
Greetings.
Nah, that macro's starting to play tricks again now. That's it. Yeah, now an extra mana potion wouldn't go astray. Alright, let's see what we can do. Just buy one in town's the obvious thing to do. we got one. We got another one. What a morning. There's a credendum again too. Won't even worry about the mighty scepter for gold. I don't think we're going to change this, people. We're getting them at such a rate that let's just run the macro. No, went through that time.
Hail to you,
Let's do it this way. Let's fill up and have an extra. Sorry, Australia just lost a wicket. Only the second one out of 10. So I'm just having a quick look at the replay, people, while the character's in town. All right. That's not right, but we're away. Geez, we have had a good run, at least by my standards anyway. I must be pushing 70 tokens of absolution now. Right, resist light, and now we drink the mana potion, that'll do, as a method. Rare in we'll have. Look at the chest. Not really.
What do you need?
No. There's something about it with the air, either the time or the air it's on the screen. Okay. Oh, not Travancore. What's our hammer damage? Chance to block 74. We might put that up to 75. That unique. Where is it? Nothing from Mephisto. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got the Maelstrom. Maelstrom U wand. Don't need it, but there it is. Where was that fanaticism unit? Okay, we're going to give it a miss. Lock chest. I think we're just going to have to get into the habit of buying a mana potion.
Hail to you, champion.
Gee, it's actually clouding over a bit here too. How many essences have we got? 3. We got 2 in another drop. 5 isn't bad. I'm happy with that. I still think I need about at least another 5. Hello Tanner. I wouldn't say good. We just got the Maelstrom U1. What I'm down here hunting for. I've never ran Smiple at Mephisto, but this is working very well. I'm hunting for essences to rectify an imbalance. It says so on the side banner. We've got 5 so far, but I think I need at least another 5. I don't think there's anything I can get from Mephisto I'm going to regard as particularly spectacular. I would like to be able to get Templar's Might from Mephisto, but I don't think it's possible. But this is quicker than running my Fire Sorceress. Not in the teleporting, but in the actual combat with Mephisto. This works very well. Knocks Mephisto out. This is only players 3 though, mind you. So I'll probably do this for the rest of... Oh, we've got the 3 parts of the Saigon set during the morning too. We have got the gloves, the armour, and now the shield, and still nothing out of the so-called super chest.
Greetings.
I said this is more interesting than I thought it might be. So we'll do something like this till we may vary it a bit, but this is turning into a very versatile character. Just do that to get it mana up. Let's see if we can do it on only one. Oh, that's fanaticism.
My brothers have escaped you.
Dark Clan Crusher is the cudgel. Let's have a look at the chest. No. And I'm just puzzling what we're going to do this afternoon. One thing I definitely want to do is take all the shale runes and less damaged jewels out of Bludger's Rune Master.
Hail to you, champion.
And replace them all with higher 3 more shale runes. But I'm wondering how much people want to see pit zerking in a stream, because that can get, well, not that this is all that varied, but pit zerking can be somewhat repetitive. We seem to be doing this on 1 charge of battle orders. We seem to be getting by the doles. We are passing numerous uniques and champion. Pit Zerker would be very nice. Okay, thank Matt. Now look, Matt, will you, if you're on the, will you, Matt Zerker, can you tell me, will you be on the stream this afternoon or this evening? Because I'll run the Pit Zerker this afternoon, at least for some of it, because I know Jorm was one from Denmark who thinks Pit Zerker is a bit monotonous, and I can understand that. If ever going to find, I can't see any better way of finding these missing uniques, heart cover, than running a pit zerker. $9 p.m. here, so put it this way: if it's 9 p.m. yeah, so it'll be about it'll be about 12. Even on the so the evening stream, yeah, will be in your early morning. So all right, let's just see what okay. I may put off putting the extra. Yeah, I'm saying I can't expect you to sit up at funny hours, even though Abdul and I think Abdul and Ken do sit up at quite funny hours to look at this.
What do you need?
We just need a mana potion. So I tell you what. So if it's 9, I tell you what we'll do then, Matt. If it's 9 p.m. there, so I'm assuming it's actually 10 past 9. Let's do this run, and then we'll go on. That'll vary things a bit for me. If you'd like to see the Pit Zerker, we will bump up his weapon, and we'll run the Pit Zerker after this one. But we've had a good run with Smiple. So I'll run the Pit Zerker next, is the obvious thing to do there. And that'll give me something, it'll vary the morning stream a bit. I haven't done the sort of what I used to call the Saturday afternoon stroll with Sigma. I haven't done that for a long time. I could do that. But we'll do the Pit Zerker net. What was that one? No, resist fire. So we've had a good morning with Smiple. We've got the map to Mephisto. Oh, okay, the library, okay. Yes, I was in the library yesterday, Matt. Geez, we've got, gloves. Saigon gloves, and I actually want them. Not for anything vastly important, but I'll show you why. Alright, that's a bone weave boots and marrow walks. We'll keep those and have a look at them. 1917, okay, people, we're going to have a quick look. I think they go +2 to skeleton mastery. And if that's the case, we're going to give them a miss. Yeah, +1 to 2. Right, okay, let's go back to the game here. No, I'll show you why I want Immortal King gloves. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so the Marrow Walks we can give a miss. It's just to complete yet another Immortal King set.
Hello.
Oh no, look, let's call it quits and we'll go and get Bludger. Now he's going to need the... So let's do it this way. Let's go into Gomiel. Let's bring in Amazement. And you'll see why I want those gloves. I've had it sort of in mind for some time, though it's fairly pointless. Let's go and get Smiple. And if we give him there, 1, 2, yeah, there's another 2. So Amazement here has 3 Immortal King sets. I've got another 3, there is 6. So that's my 10th Immortal King set. All totally pointless to have 10 of them, but there they are. Oh, we want Smiple back. Alright, Matt, now you can have a say in the way this character changes a bit here too. Smiple, we want Bludger. So I'm going to give Bludger the armour. Oh, I'm not putting away my uniques, people. I found a reasonable Moses Blessed Circle. Let's give him the Enigma. Let's go to Chocolat and drop off the gems. I've been a bit sloppy on this business of late. Let's do that. And that and that. I want room. I've got a plus 130 attack rating charm I'm puzzling whether I should keep. Now there's a shale rune. Not happy with myself. I've not been putting my stuff away, have I? So what we'll do in a moment is we'll bring in Bludger and upgrade his, give him some more damage jewels. Oh, I'd like Matt to have a say in it. Chip ruby we want in with the shale runes, don't we? This is getting a bit farcical. Let's put that there to remind me to do it. Rune can go in there for upgrading. I'll find a spot for those essences later. Right, so Bludgeon now is currently a 504 MF is the correct figure. That's a fair suggestion, Abdul, too, yes. But, yeah, you're right. I should do that with Smiple's mercenary, definitely. Let's get rid of these runes. Yeah, that's just the weapon he's always had. No, I created Smiple, I forget when, it was a couple of years ago. But I've got some better damage jewels. Rune can go there. So what we're going to do is this, people. Right, I've been planning this for some time. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put 3 shale runes there and a hell rune, and we're going to take out the jewel of freedom there and put in some extra damage jewels. So let me find the damage jewels. I've got one rather rather strange jewel there. There is a jewel with 40% enhanced damage and requirements minus 15%. I could use that, but I don't want to. There's a plain 40. We're going to go with a plain 40% enhanced damage jewel. So we're going to put in 3 shale runes and 2 pretty good plus 6 to energy. Now I was thinking using that one too, plus 6 to dexterity, because that would bump up the blocking percentage. And then I'm into 39s. I'm not going to put something like plus 6 to or there's plus 7 to energy, could use that. But I'm open to suggestions here. These are all my damage jewels. So I'm thinking putting Abdul one of these in the mercenary weapon for Smiple. So I was thinking of using those 2 into the Rune Master. And the other thing we could, of course, do is possibly, or could we extend to an Ohm Rune and get 50% damage? I've got, so there's an Ohm Rune there. I'm not too far off creating another one. I haven't had an Ohm, a Sur or a Low drop for quite some time. Possibly that's too valuable a rune. Let's go back and have a look at those damage ones. 40% enhanced damage, plus 6 to dexterity. I like in case bludger ever levels up. But I'm open to suggestions, Abdul and Matt, as to what jewels I should use. Plus 4 to strength. Plus 5 to life. 38, 37 plus 5 to strength. 36 is a whole string of those. Any suggestions, people? And then I've still got some others. These are the lower end ones. And these are all, I keep Jewels of Freedom. Hell Rune, 40% plus 6 to dexterity. 40%, oh, do we extend to an Ohm Rune? If I go to rune words, I've got a few there. I've got runes set aside for, there's 3 of them, for Call to Arms. Yeah, it's a bit of a puzzle. If I'm going to use something like an Ohm Rune, I'd want to use it for a, a long, I don't think, in all fairness, I don't think an extra 10% damage is going to make too much difference here. Got a few 40s. Let's put the plain one back. Yeah, let's put the plain one back. I don't think I've got a number of 39s here, haven't I? 39, replenish life plus 3. 38. 38, 38. What have I got? 40, 40, they're all, let's do that so I know where they are. That one I'll keep. How many 40s have I got? 40, 2 to maximum damage, 46 to energy set. I tell you what, folks, let's make the call. 2 to maximum damage might be moderately useful. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. But it's going to be a fairly hefty weapon, we hope. So let's make a note. At the moment, that's 133 to 280. Right, so let's go with that. My call, now just let me check the macros going. Right. 3 shales. Okay, we've got a Hell Rune. We need a Scroll of Town Portal, don't we?
Hello.
So if we do that and that. Yep, so Matt should get to see about 35 minutes of pit zerking here. Right, okay, here we go.
I can't use this yet.
Why can't he use it yet? 136. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we've taken out the jewel. Right, that's the other thing, people. I have left myself 10 points, stat points. 145. Right, here we go, people. Yeah, we had a Jewel of Freedom, so we're going to go shale, shale, shale. So it's 120. Remember, it was 133 to 280. Here we go with the 2 jewels. Right, 147 to 297. But what I've got to do now, we need to put enough points in to get to 136, and I think we need 145, don't we? Yep. Yeah, there's remember there is a point, Matt, in 1 point in increased speed, And apart from that, it's just war travellers. But I think all pit zerkers do this. Okay, right, let's do this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should leave us 1 point. Now we can equip the Rune Master. So we have got the damage up. 347 enhanced damage. It was 267. So right, here we go. Oh, and can I just bump out and let me change the side scroll. Just give me a moment here. So we are running the Pit Zerker. Where's dear old Bludger? Yeah. Now this suggestion of using the Rune Master Etnax was originally from Jason Deshar, because it has, that's it, it has cannot be frozen built in. Yeah, he belts around, I suppose, but I assume it's standard for Pit Zerkers. Okay, here we go. So Matt, we should get to see a good 35 minutes of Pit Zerking. And that's a good suggestion, because it means I can do something else a bit more varied this afternoon. I've still got the option of going back to the room. Oh, mana burn. I've still got the option of going back to the Death Cleaver too. What else dropped there? Oh, a circlet. Not really. Oh, got hit again. Alright. Always try and top up. Yep.
Good afternoon.
Let's do that. And that. One in the belt. Look, you just clog with potions running this character. There was a rune. Ooh. How come I don't use Storm Shield, Tanner? Hang on. Well, I'll answer Tanner's question in a moment. Right, let's go back and find that rune. There was a rune. Baffle where the rune was. And we're going all over the place here. Right, let's do that. A rune. Pick up some of the gold. That sometimes shows them. There's Cason's Visage too. Embossed plate is needing ethereal. Okay. Nope. Doesn't look like a rune. Yeah, but I certainly made... I often hear there are runes when there are not. Now, Tanner, how come I don't use Storm Shield? This is an out-and-out Pit Zerker. I'm running that shield. It has... Well, it... Oh, no, that's not the really good one I got. I'm running that shield for the resistances. This is what I call a somewhat defensive Pit Zerker. So that one has higher blocking percentage, 67 to resists. A Storm Shield has resists. Yes, I don't have damage reduction, but apart from what's on, I've got 18 damage reduction from the Enigma and the Harlequin Crest. I don't really need it, but that's just running that. So I've got Tanner. I'm running that because it gives a boost to dexterity, and we now have 75% block. Just save me points in dexterity. Okay. And the other thing I wouldn't mind trying, I've signalled this before, is running Rhyme there and running the rune word Silence on there. And that would give you full resist in a hell game, but you'd lose damage and attack speed. Now, if I put that pointer right in the corner there and start teleporting, put the map on, we finish up right at the entrance, like that. I've got to say, I reckon I adjusted to playing this faster than I've done the Hammerden. I'll show you where this map gets chaotic. Okay, we've got a champion group. Back here, please. There's our full rejuvenation. Oh, hang on, we're still on players, whatever. Players 1 for here. And I've got caps lock on. Let's do that. That's the problem. We're on players 3 there. Right, when I teleport across here, virtually every other character I've got, there's never any uniques in with the shamans, but I've seen as many as 4. Oh, whoa, that Devilkin was going backwards. That Devilkin was walking backwards. That's going to my alt. Folks, can I just alt tab out here? I want to make a note of that. Where are we? About 2:31:20. Sorry, let me get a pen, people. Right, now hang on. Let's go back to the game here. Sorry. Right, now, one thing at a time here. Apart from Devilkins doing odd things. Oh, so he's a unique up here, is there? Sorry, let's just deal with this slot and we'll answer Matt's question. Matriarchal bow. Right, now. Yeah, we've seen that happen before, Matt, a couple of times in the cow level. Oh, geez, the devils can just... Now in here... Let's go over there. Let's go over there. No, they're just all normal ones. Right, now. Let's have a go here. Now. I don't think, if I switch, I don't think there's any difference on Magic Find. Matt, can you tell me why? Yeah, why are we meant to swap to the Wizard Spikes? For faster cast of doing it? Is that there's no difference in Magic Find. But if there's a reason for doing it, I'd like to know. Oh. No, I wouldn't say, Matt, you were wrong. I think I've seen that opinion myself. Oh, this is a champion girl, I think. Right, now I know from this map, if we haven't seen the unique so far, we're normally just up here. We've seen one, there's another one. And there's another one there. Oh, battle orders, please. Oh, that was close too. What was going on there? All the archers. Oh, there's 2 of them, right. Jeez, what a mess. Right, okay. Let's get back into the routine of this. Yes, Matt. Yeah, that's right. When I first, Emil first showed me his configuration, I just assumed they were gold daggers for magic find, which is another that would increase it. In fact, that would bump it up another 200. But the casting would then go down to that. But twin gold daggers, when you come to think about it, yeah, I've certainly got some gold daggers. Notice we've immediately got our potions back. One. See, there's the shout and the big block percentage. And that will do. Yeah, perhaps Matt, you've seen other players using it. It's not such a bad idea in all fairness. So we're clogged with potions already. It's not such a bad idea. Yeah, it said there'd be nothing wrong with, like, the magic find is 504 as it stands. There is find item, and the mercenary carries another 240 odd. What, 53 there? 53 and another 140. Yeah, 193, and he has a Griswold's helm. 193, yeah, and another 54 gives 247. So I don't mind the mercenary making the killing blow. Alright, let's see if we can get into rhythm here, people, because I've gummed it up a bit. Mind you, that's certainly a variation we could try. Why didn't look out to do different things? Oh, mana burn again. Might as well have that. What's amazing, Matt? Well, that was a jewel. Gee, the mercenaries dispatched something. I definitely heard a jewel drop there. Definitely. Where'd it go? I want that jewel. There. Thank you, Matt. Let's have a look at the antlers. Oh, +2 to tornado. Rare amulet. Geez, +2 to walls. Oh no, only rare, one decent resistance. Okay. Yep. Almost, yeah. Now, very rarely are there uniques in here. Yet for some silly reason, I heard Blessed Aim, there can be a pack of them in here. So there's a champion group. Oh. There's one unique there as well. So I don't mind the mercenary dispatching them. Another full... Oh, giant axe is the... whatever it is, we don't need it. Yep. Yeah. sometimes there can be another unique up here, but in this second half of the map from here on in, very rare. Ooh, what was that? Very rare to see uniques up here, but occasionally it happens. And nearly always in that first half of the map. Come on. No, now do we get a third unique? Occasionally you get a third one down here. Let's have a quick look in the chest. Oh, ruby. Don't do the chest every run. Yeah. Running Pendle Skin, you often get rares. Pendle Skin in particular drops rares, I think. Oh, sorry, Abdul. Yeah, we've missed it. Oh, that was silly. Poor technique. We've missed it, whatever it was. Oh, there's the spell steal. We've got a few items so far. Nothing particularly noteworthy, but we have got some items. Oh, hello, Matt. Yeah, say hi back to your daughter from me. Where are we? We're not... Let's do that. Right, we're not running Lower Caressed. Sorry, Abdul, we've missed the charm, whatever it was. Well, there's a unique. I'd like to try and isolate it. There we go. Oh, come on. Now you get to get cluttered with all the other things that get killed. But very rare to get a unique in there. Okay, it's a champion group. Heard a gem. Oh, there's a green charm anyway. Well, let's have a look at that. Oh, there's definitely a gem though. Chipped amethyst we don't need. Wizard spikes for teleporting. There's the Bless Alone aura. What is generating it? That thing. A couple of them, in fact. Rare ring will have. You can tell your daughter, Matt, there are no evil cows at the moment. There's one. No, I think we've looted the corpse correctly. Now, third unique occasionally. No, often they approach from the bottom half of the map anyway. Not really. Nothing. Oh, he didn't identify the. Let's get Decade Cane to do it. No. The jewel. No, a crafting jewel. Where is he? There. Oh, let's have a look at the boots. Did we get a jewel there? Oh, it was a ring, that's all it was. Okay, let's have a look at the boots. Nope. Armour shrine will be useful. I haven't thought up what I'm doing this afternoon. I have to say, running Smiple was more interesting than I thought it might be. There's a unique. Let's have a look at those boots. No unique in there. There was last time. That was... Oh, there's one. Gem there, definitely. Flawed sapphire we don't need. Oh, it's too crowded. Can't pick the... It's over there. Where are they? There's definitely the blue one. There's a champion group. Oh no, they're unique as well, alright. So the unique and a champ. Now I've got to sort through the corpses. That's the part I don't like. Who can tell what's been dropped in all that? Let's have a look at the tomb one. Oh, unusual. No, let's move. Nope. And said from now on in, you can, uniques are quite rare. Oh, geez, the number of times I've done that. Right. There's the woe stave. Now do we get another unique? Champion group. Nope, no other unit. Let's have a look in the chest. Nope, that'll do. Okay, so about 10 minutes more of this. We may go a bit after 1 o'clock for Matt's sake. Because, yeah, I'm thinking I have to actually go outside, people, and unentertaining as it may sound, I've got to put the washing out in the line.
A coward's hiding place.
Where is it? There. Something dropped, yeah, set amulet. Set amulet is. Tancred's weird. What did we get this morning? Vidala's snare with Smiple. Oh, hello, Retro Mandric. Not too far, we've got about 10 minutes to go. Oh, gem shrine. Oh, have I got any gems? Have I, well, that's all I've got. That's all there is to it. I do not have any more. Hang on. Let's do, that. Yep. No, it wasn't a great amulet. Okay. That's all I've got to upgrade. That's what it'll have to be. You know all fairness, I don't need any of the rare ones. I don't need them anymore. Champions. I think the mercenary's got them all before I've got there, before Bludger's got there, but I don't mind that, given he's got another 240 magic find of his own. No. Here's where it gets hectic. Yeah, there is something there. There's the green one. It's about as crowded as I like it to get in here. Oh, okay, the mercenary's got it. Champions. Yep, yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I said don't mind it. It can be slow to let him do. That's why I like to separate out the uniques if I can, key 27. But it can be slow. Yeah, it bumps it up. There's an extra 247 on the Merc. That's why I back out. It's too crowded. If I wait long enough, it's just slow to do. So the mercenary's into them. Oh, there's the Inferno Stride rare boots, unique boots, but let's have a look at those. No. We have more than enough potions to do that. Do we get a third unique group? Not really. Let's do that. Yep. It hasn't got the attack speed, Abdul, but yeah, it's it. Fiddle it if I can do it. Oh, wrong. Right. Oh, no, that's poor. That's poor. That was poor technique there. Oh, hang on. That was definitely a gem. Flawed sapphire we don't need. Experience shrine we will have. Occasionally uniques down here. Oh, there's one. I'm assuming it's inside there somewhere. The mercenary, yeah, mercenary's done it in already. No, not another one. Right, here we go. There's another one. And it's just chaos. Right. Is that a double unique group or not? Instantly get our potion back. We get a flawless diamond. So you can get 4, I've seen as many as 4 unique groups here, it's just chaos. Cloudy, oh, well off for gold though, T27 anyway. Yeah, I've got to accumulate amulets for the next lot of crafting. Hard to tell exactly what corpse I'm looting. Well, that was unique. That's a double unique group. Steel Clash we don't need. Have the potion. There's another. Okay, rare to get a unique up here. Let's see if the mercenary can do his bit here. Not ethereal. Oh, I've done that again. Surely it was another unique group. There it is. Some sort of a gem. Oh, just a ring. Let's, since we're close to the chest, let's have a look at it. No. Let's quickly get some repairs. I'm not noticing too much difference with the extra damage jewels in the axe, but 3 it was, what was it, 290 something, it's now 347, so it's a sizable increase in damage. And what's the dexterity now? Yeah, dexterity is now 224. So we should well and have, yeah, block should be 75, and the point is, even if we get this character to the next level, which will take a long time, I might not have to put any points into dexterity, given I've used that +6 to dexterity jewel, so it's all handy. Yes, I could use 2 Istroons, I've thought of that, but I thought, no, I'll go with the damage. I've actually got, Key 27, I've got 6 Istroons set aside for the, you know, the 6. I actually used the Blade of Ali Baba before I'd run 6 Istroon weapon. Heavy, oh, gold rat. Now the only variable, oh, apart from defense, it's always 30 magic fine. What's the gold fine though? 71. Worth comparing with the other ones. Anyway, I think I may... another gem shrine, eh? Alright, let's go and upgrade that ruby again. Oh, thank you, Abdul. Alright. Hang on, I'll get... Retro, I'll get to it. No, thanks, Abdul. Yeah, thank you, Abdul, for calling in. Right, Retro Mandrick, put the... No, that's right, you had it right. Oh, and I haven't changed that too. Yep. I haven't changed that since we're now running those 2 different jewels. I've got to go back. I was going to do that this afternoon, but since Matt wanted to see the Pit Zerker, come up to 1 o'clock. We'll do a few more people. I'm still puzzled about what I'm going to do this afternoon, to be honest. I might do this a bit. We'll have to think of something. Not certain I can go, one more. I'm not certain even I can go pit zerking all day. New tune. Yeah, I have, what I've done, Key 27, I took out the 2 jewels and the 3 shell. I put in some high, they were close to 40. In fact, I think one of them was 40 enhanced damage, 6 to dexterity. And the other one was a 39 or a 38. Novomancer, yes, I don't have one. Though I did have one character, never got to a high level. I was intending as a poison dagger. Necromancer. That was backstab. He's still around somewhere. No. Oh, there's it. Oh, come on, why can't... No, mercenaries. Poison dagger. Yeah, oh, yes. Okay, thank you, Matt. I do have member key 20. There's a unique. Something's there. It's another one. There's 2 uniques in here. Highland Blade is worth 35,000, but we don't need gold. What was I going to say? I've forgotten it. Doesn't matter. I'll think of it again if it's unimportant. That's not even unique. That's... I think we'll do this one, people, and one more, and then it'll be time for the time for a break. Oh, Max, you want the axe? Oh, why do I do that? Do we get another unique? Let's have a look at the chest. No. Oh, okay, thank you, Key 27. I will keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm just winding the TV back here for a moment. Okay, alright, see what I wanted to see. Okay, we'll make this the last one before lunch, people. I've got to actually get washing off the line and probably put another lot out.
A coward's hiding place.
We might do a bit more of this after lunch and then change to something else. Haven't run Sigma for ages. Rare amulet. Oh, once we pick the thing up. Rare amulet. No. Mind you, at level 16 you'd take it. Let's have a look at the war spike. I picked up a unique war spike and tossed it away, which I regret a bit. Oh, +2 to barb skills. Because that's another weapon I could try here. So that's the fastest attack speed for an axe.
How may I be of help?
Let's get some repairs.
Afternoon.
Oh, didn't need any. Alright. Okay, here we go, people. Last one before the break. I think we'll definitely start with this after lunch though. Oh, there's a Mephisto. And there's its source, we hope. Now we didn't get any uniques here. That means we're probably going to get them just immediately up. Here we go. Or is it double unique? No, it's a triple. Yeah, I thought I'd saw you. No, there's still another one. Because the Mephisto is still going. Light Gauntlets of the Arctic set. Where is it? Up there. Hang on. Okay. that a champion group? It is too. Definitely a full rejuvenation potion. I can see it. There. Right. Now we're unlikely to get in until we get to level 2. Okay. There's one. There's another one.
Not enough mana.
Get our potion back immediately. No. Okay. Alright people, that's 5 past 1. I've got a couple of things to do, and I think I'll start the afternoon stream, just do a bit more of this. And then we may do anything else that people may want. I haven't run Sigma for some time. I haven't run Agneyastra for months. Okay, any final comments, people, before... Again, I should be back on in 55 minutes or so for the afternoon stream. Any final comments, people, before I call it quits for that? Thank you, Retro Mandrick. At least Nightbot's jumping in anyway. In fact, a bit too often from the look of that. Alright, okay, if there are no other comments, people, I will see you in about 55 minutes. Yep, thank you, Retro Mandrick. Okay, and we'll start, I think we'll just keep running Bludger for a bit longer, and then we will think of something else. See you then. Thank you, Jason.